The lifestyle of the people has changed a lot in the last 20 years. The handkerchief has been replaced by tissue papers. The water campers have been replaced by the plastic bottles. So there are many simple efforts that we can take which can play a very important part in conserving the environment, and I think everyone should take that small effort.
Looking ahead, what do you see as the future of ecological restoration and what gives you hope for the future of our planet?
Very valid question, seeing the scenario in which we are living in, where we are facing n number of environmental problems: global warming, climate change, change in the weather pattern, deforestation, rise in the temperature, unpredictable rainfall pattern, which has not only threatened the survival of human beings but also the entire biodiversity. The future of ecological restoration is promising, with the United Nations Decade on Ecosystem Restoration catalyzing increased efforts. Many NGOs and MNCs are playing an important part in restoring the ecosystem, making the community and the society more aware. The individuals are also understanding their duty in protecting the environment.
Ms. Kavita, thank you so much for sharing your expertise and passion with us.
Thank you for this opportunity.
That was Ms. Kavita Shahi, an active supporter of ecological restoration. We hope her words have inspired you to take action and make a difference in your own community. Beyond our conversation with Ms. Kavita Shahi, our experience in the field brought these insights to life. Visiting Nagar-II and Ekana wetland, we saw firsthand how restoration efforts are shaping the landscape of Lucknow. The transformation of these spaces is not just about planting trees, it's about rebuilding ecosystems, strengthening communities, and redefining our connection with nature. As we explore these sites, we realize that ecological restoration is influenced by various interconnected factors such as history, economics, community involvement, and policy, all of which play a crucial role in its success and long-term sustainability. Lucknow has undergone drastic changes over the years. Rapid urbanization, population growth, and infrastructure expansion have led to the loss of green spaces and wetlands. The Gomti River, once the lifeline of the city, now struggles due to pollution and encroachment. Historically, Lucknow was known for its gardens and natural water bodies, but modernization has led to their decline, making ecological restoration more critical than ever. As Ms. Kavita pointed out, reversing this trend requires conscious efforts from both authorities and citizens. Investing in ecological restoration is not just an environmental necessity, but also an economic opportunity. Projects like Nagar-II, supported by corporate social responsibility initiatives in collaboration with environmental organizations, highlight how corporate involvement can drive large-scale sustainability projects. Restoration efforts create jobs, boost tourism, and improve real estate value. However, as Ms. Kavita mentioned, one of the biggest challenges remains the lack of funding and collaboration between stakeholders, limiting the scope of restoration initiatives. Community involvement is one of the strongest pillars of ecological restoration. While visiting these sites, we saw firsthand how local NGOs, volunteers, and residents have played a significant role in reclaiming degraded land. The restoration of Shahid Path has not only improved air quality but also provided a much needed green space for residents. However, as emphasized in our discussion with Ms. Kavita, public apathy, vandalism, and a lack of awareness remain major obstacles. Without active participation from local communities, maintaining these projects long term becomes difficult. Policies and regulations determine the success of restoration projects. While government policies support afforestation and wetland conservation, enforcement often falls short. The Lucknow Development Authority, or the LDA, has taken steps to restore areas like Ekana wetland, yet bureaucratic delays and lack of accountability often hinder progress. Strengthening environmental policies, fostering public-private partnerships, and ensuring stricter implementation are essential for long-term success. As Ms. Kavita mentioned, individuals and organizations need to actively advocate for stronger environmental policies to make a lasting impact.